Hello, and thank you for taking time to join us on Population Timeline, the weekly half-hour program which comes to you from the National Population Commission, the Nigerian government agency which provides demographic data for national development. I am Nkechi Okeshola.
National Population Commission, providing demographic data for national development.
I want to urge you, please, in our various places, let's try and mobilize people to come out and be counted. It is very, very important. We have done the groundwork. We've done the enumeration area demarcation in virtually every local government. It is going to be the best because it's going to be scientific. It's going to be electronic, no paper, pen and paper. Nobody is going to influence the outcome of this census, because what we have put on ground makes it very, very difficult for any attempt to tamper with it. We use satellite imageries that shows the various features of every area. We are able to know the number of houses in the country as a whole and what it uses, the roads, the bridges, all those are taken care of, the schools, the hospitals. So it is not just counting people, but also taking the housing stock, which is very, very important. And with this, we can use them for so many things. Not just conducting census or carrying out surveys. We use this for even security issues.
Census Track is brought to you by the National Population Commission, the Nigerian government agency that provides demographic data for national development. The National Population Commission is conducting a trial census in all the 36 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory from 11 July to 30th July 2022. The exercise holds in selected 285 local governments and the Federal Capital Territory as follows: Abia, Bende, Ohafia, Isikwato, Umuahia North, Isialangwa North, Isialangwa South, Osisioma, Obinwa, Ugunagbo, Akwa Ibom, Ibionibo, Uran, Uyo, Ini, Abak, Etimekbo, Eket, Okobo, Nkwadeni, Adamawa, Tungo, Anambra, Idemili South, Bauchi, Toro, Tafawa Balewa, Kirfi, Darazo, Ningi, Dambam, Zaki, Itas Gado, Giade, Bayelsa, Brass, Benue, Kasinala, Kwande, Ushongo, Guma, Gwe West, Gwe East, Ado, Oju, Obi, Borno, Nganga, Morte, Kukawa, Jere, Kalabelge, Ngala, Biu, Chibok, Howell, Cross River, Obudu, Ogoja, Bekwara, Obubra, Boki, Yakur, Bakassi, Calabar South, Odukbani. Delta, Sapele, Ethiopia East, Ugeli North, Anyocha North, Ndokwa East, Oshimili South, Warri South, Isoko South, Bomadi, Ebonyi, Izi, Ohauku, Abakaliki, Eza North, Eza South, Ishelu, Afikpo North, Ivo, Onisha, Edo, Eastern Central, Eastern Northeast, Igwebe, Esako East, Esako Central, Owan West, Ovia Northeast, Oriowo, Ikpoboha, Ekiti, Moba, Ikole, Oye, Ado Ekiti, Irekpodun, Ifelodun, Ijero, Emure, Ishaorun, Boyin, Enugu, Nkanu West, Enugu North, Isiuzo, Ezagu, Oji River, Udi, Udenu, Uzowani, Ugweze North, Ako, Yemal Tudeba, Beleri, Shongom, Balanga, Nafada, Kwami, Duku, Imo, Ngokbala, Ikeduru, Abombise, Ohajegbema, Oguta, Olu, Ishalambano, Obo, Onimo, Jigawa, Breninkudu, Duse, Miga, Malamadori, Hadeja, Breniwa, Kazaure, Megatari, Babura, Kaduna, Makarfi, Zaria, Kudung, Chikum, Kaduna North, Igabi, Kashia, Jaba, Sanga, Kano, Warawa, Garumalam, Minjibir, Dambata, Bichi, Kunje, Bankure, Rano, Kibia, Katsina, Daura, Kebi, Bagudo, Argungu, Suru, Aliero, Gwandu, Meyama, Yori, Shanga, Zuru, Kogi, Adavi, Okehi, Ajokuta, Ibaji, Omala, Ida, Mopamuro, Yagba West, Lokoja, Kwara, Baroten, Boro, Edu, Asa, Ilorin South, Ilorin East, Oyun, Ekiti, Okero, Lagos, Apapa, Lagos Island, Surulere, Kusofe, Ikorodu, Ibejuleki, Ajeromi Ifelodun, Alimosho, Ikeja, Nasarawa State, Nasarawa, Karu, Niger, Boso, Gurara, Tafa, Borgo, Agwara, Wushishi, Kacha, Mokwa, Edate, Ogun, Imekwafun, Ondo, Ose, Akoko Southeast, Akoko Northwest, Idore, Ondo East, Akure South, Esheodo, Ileoluji Okegbo, Odigbo, Oshun, Boluaduro, Borikpe, Oshogbo, Ife South, Atakumosa East, Obokun, Ejigbo, Isokan, Iwo, Oyo, Ogolua, Lagelu, Oluyole, Iwajowa, Itesiwaju, Atisbo, Ibarakwa North, Ibadan Northeast, Ido, Plateau, Shendam, Kwampang, Langtang North, Mungu, Bokus, Pangshing, Jos East, Basa, Birkinladi, Rivers, Port Harcourt, Ikwere, Okrika, Kana, Oyigbo, Tai, Ahwada West, Boni, Degema, Sokoto, Godaba, Wurno, Raba, Silame, Wamako, Sokoto South, Shagari, Tureta, Tambuwal, Taraba, Ibi, Wukari, Takum, Sardauna, Geshaka, Kurmi, Karim Lamido, Yoro, Ardokola, Yobe, Yunusari, Gaidam, Gulani, Jakusko, Karaswa, Yusufari, Nangere, Fune, Potiskum, Zamfara, Zormi, Shinkafi, Perenimagaji, Gusau, Bungudu, Maru, Anka, Bakura, Bukuyum, FCT, Kwagwalada, Buhari, Abaji. Chairman of the National Population Commission, Nasir Isakwara, is appealing to all Nigerians to own the exercise as their own personal project and contribute towards a reliable, credible, and acceptable 2023 population and housing census by presenting themselves to be counted once only. Remember to be part of the Trial Census. You count, be counted.
June and July are the months of the Trial Census, and all stakeholders of the National Population Commission across the 36 states and the FCT are working very hard to ensure success of the exercise. Meanwhile, President Buhari has congratulated the National Population Commission for using technology to conduct a first digital census that will provide accurate data for planning for national development. He expressed joy in Daura while receiving the Chairman, National Population Commission, and his entourage, who were in the President's personal residence, for building, numbering and household listing for the Trial Census using the Digital Personal Device Assistant, the PDA. Chairman of the National Population Commission, Nasir Issa Kwara, thanks the President for supporting the Commission in all its activities.
We are, carrying out the census preparatory activities. The President graciously approved the conduct of census, National Population Housing Census, in April 2023, and part of the preparatory activities is the enumeration identification, which we have done. We have also done first and second census pretest. What we are doing now is the trial census, which is the dress rehearsal, and it is ongoing throughout the country. Here in the northwestern geopolitical zone, we have chosen Katsina State to do full-blown local government census. And in Katsina State, we have chosen Daura, which is a border local government with Niger. Then it is also has a rural setting and has also an urban setting. Those are things that we normally want to test. And here in Daura, where we are now, is President Buhari enumeration area in Daura. And in the enumeration area, his house is, the President's house is number 1. So what we have done today is to do the house numbering and household listing, which the President graciously agreed, and he provided the information. And this is to showcase to Nigerians that it is an important exercise and everybody should embrace it throughout the country. We are doing this census for Nigeria and Nigerians. We are not doing it for Mr. President, but Mr. President is giving us the support to do this because Nigeria has stayed for a long time without accurate population and housing census data. So we are happy Mr. President has been given this support, and we urge all Nigerians to give the support to the Commission and its functionaries whenever they come calling to be able to get the data that will analyze and prepare for national planning for the development of this country. We will test all our instruments and methodologies, the functionaries, whether they are capable of doing this, and in the final census, we are going to test also the ability of these functionaries to be able to access hard-to-reach areas. We have mountainous areas, we have riverine communities, we have areas that have difficult routes to reach. So this will be able to test the entire census planning and implementation, logistics arrangement, the equipment that we're using, the maps that we're able to create, whether they're all functional. So it is important so that we can know right now whether we have problem with some of these procedures or methodology or the equipment, so that we can take steps to correct them before the main census in April 2023.
Before leaving Daura, the chairman paid homage to the Emir of Daura, Farouk Umar Farouk, where he was decorated with a traditional attire as the traditional ruler wished him well in his efforts to give Nigeria quality data for national development. After leaving Katsina State, Chairman of the National Population Commission, Nasir Issa Kwara, travelled to neighbouring Kano State to inspect the trial census, which was at the stage of building numbering and household listing. The trial census is being conducted in 9 local governments of Kano State: Warawa, Garum Malam, Minjibir, Dambata, Bichi, Kunchi, Bunkure, Rano and Kibia. At Minjibir in Kano Central Senatorial District, the chairman was received by the Federal Commissioner representing Kano State, LAWAL SULAIMAN, in a rural community of Yamachi Wasai, specifically at Gidan Ubandi Jikan Gwago enumeration area in Minjibir local government. Enumerators were seen conducting the household listing and building numbering, with the commission chairman encouraging them to do their best and work hard towards the success of the 2023 population and housing census, as the trial census is a dress rehearsal for the main event.
We've taken the statistics of the house there are 3 households here, and we've done the house listing. We are satisfied with the work that our functionaries are doing after receiving proper training. So we pray and hope that Nigerians will give us cooperation. This is a rural setting. We've been to an urban setting, and that's the way we continue to test our instruments in the various settings and test the workload on our staff. And we hope that this exercise will be completed within the time range allotted, so that we can take our lessons from whatever field activities that we've embarked on to prepare very effectively for the main census in April 2023. Nigerians, please, I call on you, give us your support. Give us your support. We're doing this for Nigeria and for Nigerians. We're not doing it for the Commission or any person. We're doing it for Nigeria. We want Nigeria to have data that we can use to plan for the development of this country.
The village head of Wasai, Bashir Ahmed, assured the Commission that he will use the mosque and other community meetings to sensitize more people about the census, adding that they are aware of its importance and will work towards its success.
Right now, I don't have any challenges with this PDA because it works perfectly. I start working it since yesterday. Up to now, I charge it just once, and then it didn't give me any challenge.
I'm very happy for see these people.
What do you understand by census?
Census, I understand the census is the one that counting the people inside the village, inside this village.
Federal Commissioner representing Kano State, SULAIMAN, told Population Timeline that he is satisfied with the conduct of the exercise and support from stakeholders.
The first advice will go to those areas where we are undertaking the trial census, and that is they should accord our ad hoc staff all support so that they carry out this work successfully. The second advice is for the overall, because the goal of the trial census really is to learn some lessons that we will apply to improve on the conduct of the next census for 2023, scheduled for 2023. So we want people to support the staff to do this work successfully so that we can learn valuable lessons that will apply to improve the conduct of 2023 census.
It was an opportunity for the Director Census, Ariola Evelyn Olanikbekun, to interact with the field functionaries on their work and the personal device assistance. Based on the timeline of the trial census, building, numbering and household listing held between the 11th to the 16th of July 2022, which was 6 days. Validating enumeration area frames commenced on the 17th of July and terminated on the 19th of July, being a 3-day exercise. Enumeration of persons lasts for 5 days from the 20th to the 24th of July 2022, while the last item on the timeline is mop-up enumeration from the 25th to the 30th of July. And now you may ask, why is there building numbering after completion of the enumeration area demarcation? Geraldine Ngozi Arukwe is the Director Cartography of the National Population Commission.
We do building numbering and household listing because we want to get the updates of the situation on the field. Nigeria or everywhere, things change. After the EAD, there may be new buildings, and some we made during EAD may have been demolished. And sometimes we have building use change. A building that has been used for residential may now be a commercial building. So there is need to number all buildings on ground and list the households. Because during EAD2, we don't list the households. But before a census, or trial census in this case, we have to get a list of all the households that will be enumerated. What we do is, after building numbering and household listing, we compare the data with the data we got during EAD. That is what we do to validate it, to make sure that, for one, they are in the right location, and then check the extent of change that has occurred within the period.
The trial census is holding in 9 council areas in Bauchi State, and they are Toro, Tafawa Balewa, Kerfi, Darazo, Ningi, Dambam, Zaki, Ites Gaudao, and Giade. The population timeline was in Toro Council area in Bauchi Central Senatorial District for the trial census, with Kokin Church, Bribina Sabongari as the supervisory area. All the enumerators were very busy moving from house to house, ensuring that all were counted within the enumerated area.
For now, we don't have any challenge. As I said earlier, because there's no any person that I can say he denied to give us or to cooperate with us. We don't have any challenges.
Well, it is very good and important for the trial because it raises awareness of the people for the upcoming census 2023 general census. Yes, we have been paid training allowance. Day before yesterday, we received the alert.
Actually, the people are responding well because we got to observe that they have been informed earlier before we came here. So they are aware of the exercise. Actually, there are challenges. As you can see now, just some few minutes back, we went for an update, and the update was a kind of difficult because the internet connection here is poor and other related issues like that. Technically, there are issues, but it's something that is resolved after some 1 or 2 trials. There should be more practicals in the training so that when you have issues here, you can easily resolve it without even calling the headquarters or bothering the supervisor who has a lot of burden attached.
Your allowances, have you been paid your allowances?
Yeah, that is the most stressful part of it. They have been trying. So far, we have received our training allowance, and that is what is sustaining us here. And also, I will commend the local government. They have been trying here too, and they provided accommodation and some little allowance too for feeding.
Those who had been enumerated said they were happy to have been counted in view of the importance of census to planning for development.
My advice is that the government should make sure that they should count everybody equally, so that there's no omit anybody. That will know our actual population of this country. That our country will begin to progress. Anything we are doing, we should be able to do it according to the number that we have. We should not be giving fake number or assumption. So they should make sure that they should carry out the exercise thoroughly.
Just make it to be real, and they should try and count every citizen of this country. And
both the district head and village head of Ribina were out to ensure compliance by their people. Yakubu Sanusi, the village head, told Population Timeline that people were encouraged to remain at home during the period of the trial census. Federal Commissioner representing Bauchi State, who monitored the exercise along with other officials, expressed satisfaction with the trial census, noting that even the rain could not prevent the exercise from going on.
So I believe you can agree with me that everything is going very nice. And another challenge, as you can see, is the rainfall. Right now they are on the field, but it's raining. So this is a mitigating factor. In any case, I am sure they are equal to the task, and while we were training them, we gave them all these highlights, and they are supposed to use them to dribble their way. And
so far so good. This is the first day of the enumeration. We started early. We've gone around the AC comprising of 5 EAs. We have seen the enumerators, all of them working, and equipments we have, the PDAs, all of them are working so perfectly. Well, after some time, they said they should go in for an update, which they did, and things have gone back to normal, and they've gone back to continue with their work so far. Now, very well, as you've seen yourself, go around and see, the people are very aware because we held a town hall meeting here, and there have been rallies all over, and we placed posters, and there have been jingles in radios on the issue of the trial census, and people are well informed, and they are receptive of our enumerators who have gone around and there were no resistance rates.
Sabongari Ribina, that is the selected area for trial census. Work is moving, enumeration is moving on smoothly without any problem. So I'm grateful. I hope we'll have at the end of the exercise, we'll have a successful exercise or successful enumeration.
We do hope you enjoyed the program. Remember that you count, be counted. Trial Census is on. I am Nkechi Okeshala. Bye for now.